Welcome to this month's Minute with Victor, where Dr. Cotton answers your questions.
This month's question comes from a physician who writes, "When I make rounds in the hospital, family members are often present at the bedside and they frequently ask questions. I was told that HIPAA requires me to get the patient's permission before answering, but doing that with the family standing there is awkward. Is there some way to get around this?" The basic principle of HIPAA is that we need permission to share patient information with another person. So there's no doubt that you need permission to answer these questions. The issue is, where do you get it? And there are two places you can go. You can always ask the patient, but as you point out, that's not always practical. Fortunately, in some cases, you can also get it from the HIPAA regulations. And we're in luck here because Section 164.510B says that we can share information with family members, friends, and other persons who are present with the patient if we can reasonably infer, based on professional judgment, that the patient does not object. If someone's present with the patient, we can share information with them if we can reasonably infer, based on professional judgment, that the patient does not object. So let's suppose you walk into the room and the patient's daughter's at the bedside and she asks about her father's condition. Well, you need permission to answer. So you can either turn to the patient and say, "Is it okay if I answer your daughter's question?" Or you can analyze the situation, use your professional judgment, and if you can reasonably infer that the patient does not object, then you can answer his daughter's question. In terms of complying with HIPAA, either option is acceptable. When you look at the mountain of rules and regulations that affect the practice of medicine, it can sometimes feel as if there's no place left for professional judgment. So it's nice to come across a law that specifically says we can use it. Thanks again for listening. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for the many encouraging comments that we receive. I read each one and I greatly appreciate them. I'd also like to announce some exciting news. This fall, we're releasing some new online educational programs that are in video format and optimized so that you can view them on your mobile device. We're also hosting our first educational conference in Philadelphia this coming May. This will be a live CME event that we've planned in response to your suggestions. You can learn more about these programs here on our website, and I hope that you're able to participate. As always, I appreciate your support and thank you for listening.